Okay, so praise Arceus. They have blessed us with good frame rate. Finally, gone are the days of that one Chimchar and that one Chimecho that was just, like, at 2 frames per second, and it looks like this game is gonna be fantastic. This looks like Breath of the Wild and Pokemon are having a baby, and this baby's gonna be fantastic. So excited about this region. Not because of all the new Pokemon, even though I should be excited for that. I'm excited by the fact that you can just roam around, and then all of a sudden, a bloody Pokemon can come at you and actually try to attack you without when you've got no Pokemon on you. It's great. This is what I want. And the fact that you can fly on Pokemon as well, I'm praying that you can direct them. I don't want it to be an automated flying. I want it to be, like, you can direct and steer them. Like, Braviary, just diving off that cliff and grabbing hold of Braviary just looks amazing. The fact that you can ride on the weird Stantler evolution, that's cool. I don't get me wrong, still not a big fan of that one. But yeah, and also Basculegion, the fact that you can just, like, use it to go up rivers is great. The whole region looks fantastic. One of the best things they've confirmed is the fact you have to study the Pokemon. You actually have to watch them and, like, learn from them, and I'm hoping they do a lot with the Pokemon interacting with each other. I want to see what will happen if you, like, piss off a Teddy Ursa and will its dad of a Pangoro come over to bitch slap you. And also, what is with the glowing red eyes? This is something I'm interested in. What is causing the Pokemon's eyes to glow? The battle system, I like the agile moveset style thing going on. I like the strength moveset style thing going on. I do think that's a very good addition. Also, the fact that you can sit around with multiple Pokemon makes me think that you can have, like, a Pokemon camping thing. And if that is the case, I want the ability to pet my Pokemon. I want to feed them, and I also want to give them hugs. That needs to be a thing. Like, that is something I'm very dead set on. I am praying they add a few cave areas to this game, but just from looking at it, it seems like they're really focusing on making a region where we've got a lot to explore. Like, just watching the trailer, you can see some pretty cool landmarks. The one that catches my eye the most is a pillar of ice that kind of looks like a plateau. I'm praying that we have a Regigigas frozen in ice there, and that we gotta wake it up and it'll be really pissed off at us. I'm praying that will happen. Yeah, also maybe give us the ability to climb. I've not seen climbing from the trainer, and I would like to be able to climb like Link because there's a lot of mountains. I'm just so excited to see what landmarks this region has. Because one of the most iconic thing about Breath of the Wild is you can go in Hyrule, wander around, and you'll just spot random stuff. And it could just be the bones of a giant dinosaur. It could just be a big, like, dead tree stump. And all of a sudden, your mind's thinking back to, like, previous games. While in this one, I think it's going to be... You're going to be thinking back to Hoenn, and... Not Hoenn, I'm sorry, Sinnoh. You're going to be thinking back to Sinnoh, and you're going to be like, is that going to be the ruins of Alph? Is that, you know, are these famous Sinnoh landmarks? Are they going to become famous Sinnoh landmarks? Like, a lot of, like, a Hisuian's already been confirmed to be, like, the past Sinnoh, so I'm really excited for it. This region just looks fantastic. There's so many places to explore. There's ruins, there's fields, there's snow. And the fact that they've already confirmed that we have new evolutions and new regional variants, I'm praying there's more that they've not shown us yet, but yes, I am so excited for all of this. So, Nintendo finally did bless us. We got regional variants, and I bloody love them. Hisuian Growlithe, it's everything I want in a regional variant. It's so cute, and I just love the little horn on its head. It's fluffy. And the entire internet seems to have fallen in love with this cute puppy Pokemon, and I am perfectly okay with that. I am a tad bit worried about it, though, with the whole Fire-Rock typing. It's not the greatest type combination, but I feel like it's got such a cute design, I'm not going to care how competitively viable it is. I'll find a way to use it. But yeah, he is baby. I love him. Literally, the second he came out, I squealed with joy, and just look at him. He's adorable. And... he may not be the best competitively, but I think a lot of trainers have decided they're going to use one anyway on their team. And I don't know, it doesn't matter about the typing for me, because just look at all the fluff. He's just so fluffy. And yeah, it would definitely be a 9 out of 10 for me due to that typing, but you know what? He's just so fucking cute. We're having a 10 out of 10. It's 10 out of 10. Now, we did get blessed with a really cool flying type, the Hisuian Braviary. Now, I absolutely adore this bird. This bird is everything Noctowl wishes it could be. I look at Noctowl and I'm wondering why the hell you ain't like a flying psychic type. And I'll just accept that Noctowl because I've got Braviary now, and I love the original Braviary, but this Braviary, look at it. It's got the snow white, like, color scheme, so it can, like, blend on the snowy skies and stuff. You know it's going to be hunting things. And then it's got, like, the cool shades that are made of psychic energy. I really do like this bird. And it does, like, they've captured the whole essence of Bird of Prey. And, yeah, this one just... I just love it. It has to be a 10 out of 10 for this Pokemon. I cannot wait to use it in battle, and I need to see its movesets. Alright, brand new Pokemon. So, we were blessed with 2 new evolutions. And one of them I hate. I do not like Widear or whatever. It just looks like a Stantler that grew a bloody beard and got old. I know that's kind of the point, but yeah, to be fair, I never did like Stantler in the first place. It just wasn't for me. There's a lot better designed deer Pokemon out there, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, this deer Pokemon, Widear, is an improvement. But, yeah, there's just... You know, I'd rather have Saucerbuck. Saucerbuck and Deerling. They're a lot better deer Pokemon, in my opinion, and I'd just rather have those two. I'm probably going to ruffle some feathers, because a lot of people really do like Grandpa Antlers, but yeah, I'm not one of them. I'd have to give this Pokemon a 5 out of 10. And that's being generous. Ugh. Now let's talk about the one I actually do adore. Basculegion. This Pokemon is super intimidating. It's a Ghost Water type. Now that's already a fantastic typing. It works well on Jellicent. But this one looks like it's going to be a physical attacker. It looks like it's going to be painful to go up against. And I don't know, I just love everything about it, especially the lore where it's like it evolved because of all of its dead friends. Like, in my head, it's fueled by, you know, there's like all this nice little Basculin family, they're going up the thing, and then all of them die, and there's just one left, and it evolves. Fueled by, you know, the anger. But, yeah, I really do like this Pokemon. I think it adds a good amount to the lore, because it actually mentions Pokemon dying, which I love dark Pokédex entries. Like, bloody hell, you know what, this isn't a video about Lantern, but, you know, and all the fire Pokemon the fire ghost Pokemon that burn your life essence, but it could be. But yeah, Basculegion, back to the one that we got. Basculegion's just so good with its design, and it just looks like they've made Basculon a Pokemon I would never really consider using, because I just thought it was meh. Actually, something I'm excited to use. And it looks like an actual fish you would see in a tank. Like, yeah, I'm just excited. I'm really excited. I really want Basculegion so badly. Alright, so one of the most interesting things about this game is the research tasks. You get tasked to research a Pokemon, and that looks amazing, but they need to expand on it. I really do love the idea of seeing a Pokemon use its moves as a number of times, seeing it use quick attack stuff a number of times, you know, how many defeated, but if they expanded on it, it could be so much more. It could be like, watch a Pidgeot feed its baby Pidgeys food, or, you know, see its behavior with other Pokemon. That would be something really interesting. It could almost have a, like, I wouldn't mind if they added, like, a Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Pokemon Snap kind of picto box thing, where you could take a picture of the Pokemon while it's doing something, and that could go towards your research. I think that wouldn't be too hard for them to implement. I think that would be really fun. Granted, I think that would kill Pokemon Snap. I mean, come on. You gotta admit, Breath of the Wild's ability to take pictures of fruits, it made many people spend a lot of time on Breath of the Wild just to get all of them. But yeah, I think this could be an amazing thing, especially for those of us who like to play Pokemon Professor and study Pokemon, learn them, and, you know, it gives someone who's not 100% in on the battling something else to do. Like, maybe you get to see what a Pokemon's like when it has a certain berry. Maybe you get to see what a Pokemon's like when it's around another Pokemon. I mean, one of the best things about Pokemon Camp was you got to see Yampa's evolution, which Bolthound? Yes, Bolthound and Feeble together, and they would chase each other because they just don't like each other. I kind of liked seeing my Pokemon interact with each other, and I got to see them race, and it was really nice. I would love for them to make that some kind of task, like getting to see Pokemon do specific things. That, and given the fact that they've given us weather, and I'm going to assume there's a day and night cycle in this game, it would be really interesting if one of the tasks were find a Pokemon at this specific time doing this specific thing. Like, could you imagine how on like in Breath of the Wild, you have Mount Satori where on a certain moon it'll glow and you'll see, all those little creatures surrounded by that big horse creature. That would be really cool if you did that with a bunch of different Pokemon. And maybe that could be part of the research tasks. That would give you something to do. It would also mean you'd have to plan out your expedition. One thing I have noticed about the maps in this game, because they did show us the map, it does seem to be more like a Monster Hunter style game than a Breath of the Wild style. Instead of just being full-on open world, it seems like we will have big open world areas, but they will be contained, and we will have our base. So it'll be like, you need to go to this part of the island, you need to go to that part of the island. It will not be, you can just go for a walk and then just end up anywhere. You will be in that specific area of the island, which is still not bad, because it's semi-sandbox. It's not full-on sandbox where you can just walk wherever you want, but at the same time, if they've done that, it's probably, one, to keep the areas contained and interesting, and two, that may mean there'll be a lot more landmarks and a lot more things to make those areas more memorable, which I'm okay with. I'm not let down by that, because I imagine these areas are going to be pretty big. So, you could just go for a trek, and by the time you get to one end, you'll probably get wanting to go to another direction, and it'll still feel like, a big journey, which I am looking forward for. One big thing they seem to have added in this generation is crafting, and I am so excited for the crafting mechanics. That kind of, appeals to the survivor in me when when I like to play, survivor games like Minecraft or Ark Survivor Evolved. It's really fun gathering items in order to make what you need. And it was one of the best things about Breath of the Wild was that you could craft food, and I'm hoping they'll have a cooking mechanic. But this crafting expansion to make my own Pokeballs, this is something I really wanted for a while, and I just can't wait to see what they do with it.